Don't do it to me. I beg you. No.
Attack on Titan Freedom War. This isn't your typical AOT game on Roblox. You aren't grinding titans over and over again so you can shift into a cooler and bigger titan. You aren't flying at the literal speed of sound and proceeding to get no-scoped from across the map. You can actually play this one and not have to apply or something to be involved in this one. I'm not really even sure how this one works. In this Attack on Titan game, you can literally start from the very first episode where the Armored and Colossal destroy the gates and make it all the way to the ocean.
What is that?
You can be a scout or be any Titan from the series ranging from the Attack, Armored, Female, Colossal, Jaw, Cart, and Beast. And no, this game is not pay to win when it comes to becoming a Titan. Will you survive the whole way? No. You're not going to survive the whole way. You aren't going to be surviving a lot of the time. This game is hard, dude. To top it off, it's permadeath, so when you die, you're going to lose like everything. And you're a fresh new recruit every time you perish. Oh, how are you going to perish, you ask? Oh, well, there are plenty of ways. Okay, well now you're asking why the hell would I want to play this game at all? It's very fun and it's very addicting. Welcome to Attack on Titan Freedom War. In my opinion, the best AOT game on Roblox. How does it work? Well, let's first cover the whole idea of the game before jumping into the actual gameplay. It's a campaign system. When you boot up the game and go there, you're going to see a lot of different servers. Oh, what's that? That's a stage. The game plays through stages in a chronological order. Stage 1 being the very first, stage 15 being the very last. Some stages are easy, some stages are literally the bane of your very own existence. The stages follow the anime. Not strictly, but in a similar fashion. Okay, someone start the speedrun clock, let's cover every single stage as fast as we can. Stage 1. You're sent out to establish some camps. Easy and simple. Oh yeah, 20% chance it rains. Also, if it rains, there's a 50% chance the fog happens. That's when the game no longer tells you to retreat, and instead it tells you to survive. You don't want to know what happens when the fog comes. Stage 2. This is the exact first episode of Attack on Titan. Colossal or Armored will breach the gates, Titans will flood in. If you're a scout, just kill the Titans and stuff, I guess. If you're the Armored, Colossal, or Female, cause havoc and don't get caught. I forgot to mention that actually. One of the biggest parts about this game is that the shifters literally hide among everybody else. They don't just run at everyone, they're one of you and they're gonna hide it for as long as they can. So trust absolutely nobody. They have to keep their identity hidden just like in the show. It's like Murder Mystery 2 on crack. Stage 3. This is now the same as Stage 2, but you're in Trost. If you're a normal scout, there's a small chance you awaken and are revealed to be the Attack Titan. The rest of the stage will then play out. Stage 4. This is when the Attack Titan picks up the massive boulder and attempts to seal the gate. Stage 5. This one's a freaking massive one. You're sent on another expedition to set up 2 more camps, and after setting up both of the camps, you now need to travel to another massive tree forest to set up a 3rd and final camp. The warriors, if they're revealed, will be waiting in the forest to ambush you. If they are revealed, they're still going to be blending in the group of scouts with you. Stage 6. This is the end of Season 1. The whole objective of this stage is literally just to jump every warrior that's known. The warriors will literally just try and run and maybe try to grab the Attack Titan as well. Stage 7. You'll spawn in the middle of nowhere at a small scout facility and need to clear out 5 neighboring villages. Be careful with your supply count here. Lots of Titans and lots of land to cover. Stage 8. This one is just chaos. You're staying the night at Utgard Castle. Oh god, I hope that's how you pronounce that. Then a bunch of Titans will appear. There are 0 supply refill stations, so once you're out of gas or blades, you're out. You need to survive for 5 minutes. The castle also has health, but typically the Colossal is just going to prank everybody by blowing up the whole thing. Also, the Jaw Titan user will be revealed during the stage, similar to how the Attack Titan gets revealed. Stage 9. This is where Reiner and Bertolt reveal that they're shifters. The Jaw Titan also has to pick a side, Scouts or Marley. Once the battle begins, they will attempt to steal the Attack Titan once more. Stage 10. In this stage, the warrior basically makes a huge run for it while everyone else tries to chase them down. Stage 11. This is considered the Uprising arc. Warriors will be transferred into the interior police team, and about 1/3 of the server will also need to become interior police. This stage is basically a tug of war for the Attack Titan. The attack Titan holder is poisoned and permanently stunned, so everybody fights for them. Stage 12. Now we're in that big crystal cave. The interior police will be inside and the scouts will be outside. The scouts will bust in Rainbow Six style and attempt to rescue the royal blooded one, which is an NPC. Also, if the police got the attack Titan in the previous stage, they'll be chained up in the cave too. Stage 13. Everyone's back on the scouts now. If you're a warrior, go take a break. You're not going to be in this stage. In this stage, you have to defeat Mr. Rod Reese's Pieces. Yep. Stage 14 is pure war. This is season 3, part 2, where the Beast and the Cart Titan show up. This pretty much plays out with the objectives exactly like the anime, so I won't go into too much detail. Also, I mentioned before jokingly how the Colossal would nuke you if he shifted next to you. Well, now he quite literally nukes you. I'm talking mushroom cloud and everything. If they shift in this stage, it's going to be massive and literally blow you to bits. And stage 15, you made it to the ocean. Congratulations. That's as far as the game goes for now. No idea if they'll do the final seasons though. Okay, I'm out of breath. Did I really just cover all that? It's funny because I didn't really cover all of it. There's a ton of different situations depending on what happens in certain stages, like certain titans being handed over to the scouts. Like, I'm saying, if the armored titan dies, there's a chance that one of the scouts becomes the armored titan. I'm not going to dive into that. I could talk about that for way too long and I really don't want to. Okay, now we can finally talk about how you play the game yourself. Firstly, let's cover the 2 primary teams, scouts and warriors. You can choose to be a scout for free at any time or bid GP to become a warrior. Everyone basically bids on the titan that they want to be, and whoever bids the most gets the titan. You get GP by just playing the game and killing titans and stuff. You obtain skill points by killing titans. Being a scout is basically a snowballing game. You start off extremely weak, and you have your blades and gas and need to be considerate of the supplies you have when you're playing. However, obtaining skill points gets you upgrades. You can upgrade your blade durability, your gas efficiency, running speed, and much more. You can also unlock skills. You also obtain a rank the more you kill, which can get you faster horses. Killing titans is not easy though. It's like snowboarding. Hard to learn, easy to master. The easiest way to learn and to start off is like this. Fly straight into the Titan's face. Yes, I know that sounds bad. Just stay with me here. Fly straight into the Titan's face and slice their eyes. This will cause them to walk forward blindly and be unable to attack for a short period of time. Then go behind them and cut the nape quickly. This strategy does drain blade durability faster since you take a chunk out when you take out the eyes and the nape. However, it's very easy and really hard to mess up, so it's a pretty good way to start off. Once you get pretty good, you can kill titans the typical way while dashing around and getting the nape before they turn around and grab you. And you ask, how are they going to get you? Well, they can stomp on you, grab you, or just you can fly into their mouth. Variations of titans will also belly flop on you, become insanely fast, or just knock you away as well. And that pretty much covers the whole scout thing. And now we get into the shifters. Oh boy, where do I even start? Being a shifter is actually nerve-wracking. Like, my hands, they're trembling when I'm playing a shifter. There's so much pressure. You basically want to murder everyone, but it's too hard when people are just insanely good. And you also don't want to reveal yourself at all. Oh, by the way, putting on your hood hides your identity. Every Titan plays out differently completely, but I'll just make out the main differences. The female is faster overall and can shout to attract Titans towards herself. The armored is armored and tankier. The Colossal is, I don't really think I need to explain this one. However, they can only shift once per stage, so you can't spam the nukes. The Jaw is small and fast and annoying. The Cart basically just collects rocks for the Beast. That's pretty fun. Wow. The Beast throws rocks at Mach 23 from afar and also throws the Colossal into combat. And the attack basically just throws hands and can also go into rage mode. The Titans that are bipedal have different modes. There are, again, different things to different Titans, but I'm not explaining all of that. There's a guide on everything in game at all times, so use that. Finally, there are 3 kinds of combat. I covered one, which is Scout versus Titan. There's Scout versus Shifter, in which a Scout will fight a Warrior. These fights can be fought actually pretty realistically. Cutting out the eyes will blind the warrior, literally turning their screen pitch black. Cutting the calves will cause them to collapse temporarily. And trust me, when 7 scouts are jumping a warrior, they're going to go into panic. Or at least I am, because I don't know what I'm doing. There's also a shifter v shifter fight. This is just a boxing match. You're throwing hands, you're dashing, you're blocking. There's heavy punches and small punches. There's roaring to cancel out attacks. This is literally, this stuff turns into a whole different game when you're a shifter fighting another shifter. And there's also human v human, but typically this is just a human fighting an unshifted warrior, and you can grapple onto each other. If you guys swing blades at the exact same time, it's going to break each other's blades. So typically whoever has more blades is going to win. You can also kick the enemy to stun them, but usually it's mostly a game of who has more supplies and more health. But yeah, that's Attack on Titan Freedom War. This game is like super chaotic, and there's like 2 hours worth of yapping about other mechanics I could have done. If you want a permadeath, insane, hard, and addicting Attack on Titan game to try, welcome. Good luck out there because you will not survive. I challenge you to get to captain rank without dying at least 10 times. Like I'm telling you, this game is so fun, but so hard, and it's so addicting because once you reach that captain rank, you're not going to want to die. And guess what? When you do die to the most bullshit way possible, it's not going to be fun, and you're going to have to grind for hours and hours again to get back to captain, only to die again. And then, when you die, you're going to have enough, and you're going to say, okay, screw it, I have so much GP, I'm just going to become the armored and female Titan for the next 4 campaigns, and just murder everyone because you've had enough. So yeah, Attack on Titan Freedom War. Try it. I really recommend it. It's really fun. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.